how a rational person might think about competing with Coca-Cola. For about 120 years or so, Coke's been the best-selling cold, not-alcoholic drink in the world, and the 3-4 logical people would say, well, it seems to me what we need to do is we need to produce a drink that tastes nicer than Coke, costs less than Coke. The only problem is that no one's actually succeeded with that approach in 100 years. On the other hand, the most successful attempt to compete with Coca-Cola by miles is Red Bull. And it comes in a tiny can, it costs a fortune, and it tastes disgusting. It isn't actually a drink, or you could say it's a drug. It's expensive, and it tastes weird. The small can says, they actually had to dose this out in a specially small can, because if you had the full 330 milliliters, you'd probably go postal. It even has the most fantastic placebo, which is you can't buy it if you're under 16. Now, if there's a way to make 15-year-olds want something, it's to basically allow it only to be sold to people over a certain age.
Okay, so this is already a very legendary case. This was posted and told many times. Now, Red Bull, which was launched in 1987. At the time, the logic around soft drinks was about price plus scale plus taste. And Red Bull broke all three. Now Red Bull sells over 10 billion cans a year, valued at $20+ billion globally. Now, in many videos like this, it was told that Red Bull actually overcame Coke, which is kind of misleading because it's not true, but the magic here is about that Red Bull initially didn't have any chance to compete with Coke, and then actually beating them in fields like clubs and bars. Look, like sometimes anti-marketing is working much better than the actual marketing. I even remember this card company which was called Cards Against Humanity, and I remember they raised their prices during the Black Friday for $5 as a joke, and their sales went up. I also remember they once decided to sell actual bullshit like bull poop in cans, and it was priced at $6, and people actually bought it. Now, I'm not suggesting you that you can do the same or you need to do the same, but I'm just simply saying that sometimes logic is not the only solution in marketing. If it was only about logic, then I think we would still walk around with our Nokias in our pockets instead of our iPhones. So marketing isn't just about the best product, the best price, or even the best logic. It's about emotion, perception, and framing.